Okay, welcome again for City Heroes video tours. We're going to be doing another Ouroborus video here. We're going to be doing the level 25 to 29 flashback badges. Only for this, I use a story arc over on the red side. So for that, I have switched over to rogue alignment for the duration. Perfectly fine. And once again, as I have done with other missions, I have already entered the mission, waited a moment, then quit out of the Task Force Ouroborus mode so that I'm back outside the door. So now once again, we're just going to go ahead and jump to base. And we're going to set the mission again. I'm at the level 25 to 29 range, and the number is 6.45, this one. This is a one and done mission. Once again, Homecoming changed things a while back where instead of a story arc with 3 missions minimum on live, a one and done mission can usually work for the Oro badges. So it's this one that we're going to use. And as always, we start off with the old two-fisted combo of no travel and enemies are buffed. But by doing what I did with quitting out of the mission and then coming back here to actually set the challenges, I should reappear right at the door again. Same spot that I teleport from, but the mission door is the same. For the record, this mission tends to always use this boat as the mission door. So, let's go on in. There's also a badge for completing this mission that also awards a gladiator badge as well. And trust me when I say the target is always in the back area of the boat. The advantages of stealth. Okay, so far so good. Made it back successfully. Yep, target's right here. These two. And away we go. Ta-da! And since that guy doesn't want to surrender, there. He just got surrendered. Okay. One moment. And here's the badge for completing the mission, plus its gladiator badge, and then the 2 Oro badges. Okay, so once again I'm going to quit out, warp back to base, and set the mission again for the next 2 challenges, so I'll be right back. Okay, back in base. Same mission, new settings. No pool powers, which means only AT powers, only archetype powers, and no inspirations. But again, just do this. And we're back right at the door. This is a nice way to compensate for when you don't have your travel powers. Because even with no AT powers, with only AT powers, even your mission transport powers go offline, so... Fortunately, I have a stealth proc in my sprint to help out, though it's not quite as good as total invisibility. It'll help. This map is pretty much the same every time you run this mission. It's always on the cargo boat, and it's always like you see, in terms of what the map shows there. I suppose this might make a pretty good map for farming out the Gangbuster and Untouchable badge if you were to dial up the settings, but if you defeat the boss, you, of course, end the mission. So you'd have to be careful about that, but hey. Just something to think about. Again, no inspiration, so... Oh, excellent. But even if I don't have inspirations, when your guns are set for incendiary ammo. And we did it. There. And here's the 2 badges. So once again, I'll be quitting out, warping back to base, and setting the mission again. Be right back. Okay, here we are again. Tap the crystal. Same mission again. No temp powers, and I am debuffed. It's good to have travel powers back though. Why the map feels like it has to zoom in like that when you enter, I don't know, but luckily reveal map snaps the magnification back to where it ought to be. Ah, slightly altered map this time, but it's okay. Got a prism, yay. Okay, and here's the 2 badges. Now we get to do this one more time for one more Oro badge at this level, and it's the worst one of the bunch. So once again, I'll be quitting out of the mission and warping back to base. Be right back. And here we are. One more time with the worst setting of them all. All enhancements shut off. That means my set bonuses are gone and my powers will be as if they were unslotted. Fortunately, I got some buffs running from the empowerment station, so that will help compensate a bit. Yeah. This setting, enhancements, no effects, you really want to run it by itself. No other settings should be enabled with it. Because if you were, say, both debuffed and enhancements have no effect, you really wouldn't like that very much. Trust me. It's been tried. So let's see what we have here. Okay, perfect. Now, enhancements are off, which means I have no accuracy bonus to my powers, which means I might be missing a lot. So, and damage won't be boosted either, but now it is. So, made it. Okay. And there we are. That's the final badge at this level. Okay, so that's it for the Ouroborus Flashbacks to level 25 to 29. Again, get the mission normally through Ouroborus. No special settings on it for Oro. Go into it, wait a moment, then quit out of it. Just quit Task Force. You're outside the door, teleport to your base, use the crystal in your base, set the flashback settings like I was doing, use your base portal to exit back out, and you're right back there at the mission door. Works like a charm for the majority of the missions that you have to do all this for. And it definitely bypasses any inconvenience of the no travel powers. Alright, well that's it for this one. This is a cut, print, and wrap. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one, and don't forget folks, this is only a game, so hey, once in a while, turn your computer off, go outside and play.